In this video, we're going to be talking about the function transformation horizontal stretch. So a horizontal stretch takes a parent function and it stretches it out, makes it wider. So you can see if we stretch it, we're just stretching out our parent function. Okay. Now, well, how do we do that? How do we perform this horizontal stretch? If you're looking at the equation, what you're going to be doing is you're going to be multiplying a number between 0 and 1 by our x before you perform whatever the function is. So in this case, our parent function is x squared. Before we square our x, we're multiplying it by some number between 0 and 1, which you can think of as a fraction. Okay, so now what actually happens to your graph when you perform this? Well, your x values, because we're doing this horizontal stretch, your x values are going to be multiplied by a number. But it's actually not the number that's on the inside. Because if you think about it, if we multiplied our x values by a fraction, that would make them smaller. That would shrink our graph horizontally, and we don't want to do that. We want to stretch it horizontally. So what you do is you'll multiply your x values by the reciprocal, which just means that you flip the fraction upside down. You change the numerator and the denominator. You multiply your x value by the reciprocal of whatever that number is on the inside that's being multiplied by your x, and that's where your new x value will be. So you're not changing any of your y values, you're only changing the x values. Okay? So if you'll notice, on our parent function, we have x values at positive 1, positive 2, negative 1, and negative 2. So if we're going to perform this horizontal stretch, again, we're multiplying our x values by the reciprocal of this number on the inside. Well, the reciprocal of 1 over 2 is 2 over 1, which just means that I'm multiplying my x values by 2. So if you'll see, these x values went from 2 to now it's at 4, went from positive 1 to positive 2, negative 1 to negative 2, negative 2 to negative 4. Now notice our 0 point did not change at all because 0 times 2 is still 0. Okay? Now you can see for the next function we have 1/3 being multiplied on the inside. Well, we have to multiply our x values by the reciprocal of 1/3, which is 3 over 1. So if you're thinking about where the x values are going to go, well, if our x value on the parent function was at 1, 1 times 3 is 3. So it's stretched out. Same thing. This x value on the parent function is 2. Well, 2 times 3 is 6. And then again, 0 doesn't change because 0 times 3 is 0. If we're looking on the negative side, negative 1 times 3 is negative 3. And negative 2 times 3 is negative 6. So there you have it. That is a horizontal stretch. When you're multiplying on the inside of the function, you multiply your x values by the reciprocal of whatever the fraction is. Have a good one.